Hello, Pirate family, and today is Friday, May 21st. And once again, thank you for joining me for the weekly update. And things are going extremely well here at Pekin Community Schools and throughout our community. The weather's been fantastic this past week, and it definitely feeling like summer. And there's nothing like summertime here in the Pinckney, Hamburg, Putnam, Hell area. With our natural resources, our lakes, it's an exciting time. We know it's summertime when the lines at Captain Frosty are long, and it's just we see people on the trails and just out and about. So we have 3 weeks left of school from today. Couldn't be more excited to wrap the school year up, just to give everybody a breather, give everybody a much needed break, and we're going to enjoy every single day that we're here once together. And looking forward to all the celebrations and the opportunities to honor our students and our staff in the remaining weeks ahead. So let's go ahead and get started. Really quick COVID update. Great news once again throughout the state. We hear about new mandates. I'll talk about that in just a second. But the rate here is 6.1% in Livingston County. More importantly, our infections have gone almost next to nothing. In school, we only had one confirmed case this past week, and that was a student at Farley Hill Elementary. And so just continue to see some positive outcomes. Vaccines, we know, are occurring from ages 12 and up. We had a very successful clinic with the Livingston County Health Department last week. Large population of our students were in full attendance. They've scheduled another one, which I just sent out yesterday. That's scheduled for May 25th. So along those lines, we're hearing great news in terms of just upcoming changes, scaling back on the restrictions that we've been experiencing in the state of Michigan. For us here, after June 1st, there's no limits on outdoor stadiums, and we've already had a full graduation that was planned. We had to work with limitations there in terms of how many spectators we could have and family members. That's going to be able to increase, and I know the high school team is working on that, and they're going to publish that. So that's great news. So more family members can attend that very special event of celebrating the graduation of their student, their child, their grandson or granddaughter. And so just looking forward to that. And from what we hear, come July 1st, no more mass mandates across the state. And that's just encouraging news, because I know everybody's questioning concerns about what the upcoming school year is going to look like. And if things continue to progress in this manner and improve, we're extremely hopeful that things are going to look much different come the fall and August 30th, once again, which is the first day of school here in Pinckney Community Schools. So nothing but good news along those lines. And once again, we have a lot of events that are occurring the last 3 weeks. I know our principals are doing a great job providing information in our weekly newsletters. We still have to abide by our protocols and all the things that we have in place. We want to just be consistent for our students, for our staff for the last 3 weeks. And so we're definitely making the best of every situation. I know the high school has been doing a great job trying to make sure that we honor our seniors. We have a scholar academic evening plan for next Tuesday. I know we got a middle school band concerts, orchestra concert, choir coming up. I believe it's in the first week of June. So trying to take advantage and provide these experiences for our students as much as possible, because we know those things have been extremely limited throughout the course of the year. And our Act 2 group at the high school too has been doing a phenomenal job with their current production of the spelling bee. So that's this weekend. It's the final weekend, showing tonight, Friday night, 7:30, Saturday, and then the matinee at 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. So if you have an opportunity to maybe get out of the heat and sit in the air conditioning theater and see our fantastic and talented young theater group perform, I definitely encourage you to do that. So and you've been hearing that it's a struggle in terms of labor shortage across the state and the nation. Obviously, there's a concern in terms of teacher shortage, but just every single position. And one of the most valuable positions that we have here in Pinckney Community Schools and through education is our bus drivers. And transportation, especially in a district that's 93 square miles, the biggest in Livingston County, is essential. And we have always been making it known that we're in need of bus drivers. And we're already looking at several retirements, and we're looking at being already 5 short starting the school year because of that. So I'm going to share my screen, because I'm just going to do a little plug and share some really good information for those who may be interested, because now's the time that we want to get people in place to start training and to get them familiar with the job, so they're ready to go when the school year comes upon us in August. And so I know I was a middle school principal. I'm a parent. Sometimes bus drivers get a bad rap, but our bus drivers are fantastic. They're super at building relationships with kids. They have fun. Yes, they've got to keep the environment safe. They've got to make sure they're driving in a way which keeps everybody safe. It's a lot of responsibility, but can also be very rewarding, especially just working with our students. So we're looking for people who want to be part of something special. And I think working with kids is one of the most special jobs, professions, opportunities that you can have in terms of giving back. So regardless of where you're at in your life journey, if you're a young adult who wants to get some experience with kids, or maybe you're a retiree who just wants to work a little bit and still kind of keep that excitement working with young people about, because it definitely helps us keep us young. So here's just some of the tidbits I want to share with you really quick. Is first off, no experience is needed, and you'll get a paid CDL training that can be an asset to you down the road. You can see the wages, I think, are definitely comparable in terms of what the job offers. And we really want to train now. We want to get people in place now so we're ready for the fall. For those who maybe want to work weekends and evenings and summers, because we do have athletics, we have summer events, we have our pirate camp. There are opportunities for people who may want to work a little bit more outside the regular school day. There is a $250 signing bonus. There's a referral bonus for bringing in other folks. I think a neat advantage too that is fairly new is a 20% off tuition at Clear University, if that's something that people are interested in. And obviously, we're looking for full-time drivers, substitute drivers, maybe people who can just step in. And obviously, being in education, one of the bonuses that we have, because we work hard throughout the course of the year, is summers and holidays off. And so a lot of advantages. Our bus drivers are employed through LESA, but they're part of our Pinckney family, and they're true pirates through and through. So if you're interested, please give us a call. Information's on our webpage for our transportation, or you can even just call here at central office. Even if you just have more questions and need a little more information. So please reach out to us if that's something that you're interested in, because we'd love to be able to help you. And if you're ready to go, we'll get you started as soon as we can. So I just wanted to put that up there. And lastly, I want to celebrate our student athletes, and I'll talk about this picture behind me in just a second. But our student athletes have done a great job. Our coaches have done a great job throughout the course of the year. We've had a lot of great successes, and we're wrapping up the spring season. And I just want to highlight really quick, our girls soccer team just beat Chelsea, a very tough Chelsea team yesterday, 3-2, and they finished the season 11-0, and they are the outright SEC white champions. And so kudos to that group. They're going to be heading into districts and progressing as far as they're able to. So they've just had a phenomenal job. And obviously in the COVID world, that things have been a little more challenging, but these kids have persevered and continuing to be extremely successful. So just want to wish our young ladies and our varsity soccer team the very best as they continue to move forward. And our boys track team that I've got the picture behind me just claimed the SEC White Championship themselves. They are known in Division II as one of the top 5 teams, if not the top team. And this is a relatively small group, but they are accomplishing great things. And they're going to be heading into regionals this weekend. And a lot of great successes from our relay teams to individual runners to our field events. But I also just want to make it known too that we've got 2 individuals who've done outstanding in terms of breaking records. One is Caleb Jarima, who has set the record for the 3,200 meter run. That's 2 miles. And his time was an amazing 8 minutes, 59 seconds, and actually a little over that, 0.66. So 8 minutes, 59 seconds, and 66 hundredths is just amazing, and something I can't even fathom as somebody who runs myself. I struggle to do a mile in that time. So kudos to him. And also Dylan Reason, who was the first runner in Livingston County to run the 200 meter dash under 22 seconds. And he had a time of 21.94. And just kudos to them. And this doesn't discount all of our student athletes on our track team who've done an amazing job, but just 2 very specific accomplishments that have occurred. We feel that they're going to do great in regionals and then heading into the state track meet very soon. So we'll keep you updated on how they do. So just congratulations to all our student athletes, all our coaches, everybody who's done a super job throughout this school year, making these opportunities available to our student athletes, not just available, but to be successful in doing so. So as always, we're proud to be Pirates. We're proud that you're representing our district our school, your families, and yourselves in the utmost pirate way. So thank you. Have a great afternoon. Have a great weekend. We're looking forward to celebrating once again last 3 weeks of school. And thanks again for tuning in. And let's go Pirates.